Freedom is mine! Well, relative freedom of I can go out of my house and go to the shop, or I can go out of my house and exercise, or... yeah. I can go buy more beer, though, and bring it back here. I'm just glad I can get out of the house, and I'm gonna go out there. But the problem is, I don't have a scarf because they're not considered essentials. So they can't be sold right now. What a world we live in. It's freezing, but this is something I haven't done for 10 days. And it still feels a little bit wrong. Like I'm not really allowed, but I'm out. Don't think they've cleaned that in years. It used to be white. Welcome to Newport. Don't see much happening here these days. This is the main line that goes from London to Cardiff and then West Wales. Like everything, it's quiet. And I'm really not used to walking at all. Subway's shut. So I'll go to the other British institution that's open, Greg's. Newport was always a bit of a ghost town. But now on a Sunday, in the middle of COVID, it's nothing at all. Really weird. I mean, this used to be a thriving coal port 100 years ago. 70% of the world's coal came from here in Cardiff. And now, it's a shadow. Total shadow of what it was before. Even the pubs are closed. Closed. Newport has the second highest tidal range in the world, 13 metres. And it's right down the bottom now. None of these houses and apartments along the river were here when I left. They glammed the place up a bit. That water's going to get right up just under the yellow metal bits later. Don't believe me? I'll show you. 13 metre tidal range. Wales is known for its castles, mostly very impressive and preserved. Newport, it's Daot. Built in the 14th century and abandoned 200 years later, Newport Castle is now padlocked shut. But nearby the castle, this mural is a reminder of Newport's role in the coal industry during the 19th and 20th century. This is the Newport Wave, reflecting the history of steel manufacturing at nearby Llanwern. These days the riverside's for recreation, but many clues remain of when Newport was a major world port. I really, really want to fly this drone, but listen to them. Look at them. There's seagulls everywhere, and these things are aggressive. So if I was more experienced, I might put it up, but so you can probably see all the old port buildings behind me here. And this area used to be booming. Now it's quite rough because, of course, it's just declined. It's not there anymore. Nowadays, more modern businesses occupy some of the many old port buildings. There's my old local pub, which is one of the few pubs that Wetherspoon's sold. These days, central Newport is very quiet, but there are many memories of 1839 when the Chartists led the last large armed protest in Britain, demanding more democracy in the deadly Newport Rising. That's my old barber shop. I mean, they've gone out of business. I used to drink in these places years and years and years ago. This is weird. I mean, Newport was already quite a dying city as it was. It was quiet, but then on a Sunday during a pandemic, nothing at all. Just totally empty. Normally full of people going to Cardiff to go do their shopping. Now, nothing at all. All of Newport's most talented artists in one place. I mean, this has been horrible as long as I remember it. They keep talking about replacing it with a bridge, but it's always been nasty. We used to come through here on school outings during primary school. And yeah, not the nicest of places. This is the other side of the station. There was nobody on board that. Nobody at all. The world's going mad. We used to jump up and down on this when we were in primary school. Speaking of, my favourite Indian takeaway is just here. Where is it? They're still in business, but only in the evenings. And I haven't ordered from them yet. I've ordered from other people. Cheating on my favourite takeaway. I might get one now I can come out, because 15% discount if you come and walk in. I don't have a key yet. Doorbell's not working. Heyo! Heyo! Thank you. I did the Filipino hello because...
I know.
Because...
I recognise you from your other video.
Because the doorbell didn't work. I think. No, I pressed it.
Were they reviews?
I didn't record them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Does someone sent you something then? Or is this something...
Yes. I'm expecting something because scarves are non-essential, but I can send them via Amazon. But no, this has been sent to me. Thank you very much to whoever has sent me. Whoever sent me this, you are a legend. Thank you. Right, time to go and get some essentials from the shop. You know what essentials? My beer supply's low, and if it's still allowed to be sold, it's essential. Right? You want something from Tesco? You know, when I'm out here, it's alright for me to go get beer because I have to walk up this hill on the way back. So I'm going for a walk now up to the hill fort early on, and this is Iron Age hill fort, so even older when Newport mattered a lot more. And let's see how many other people stare at me funny because I'm videoing in Newport, which nobody ever does. So this one's a nice Welsh chapel, which I don't think I can go inside, unfortunately. By the way, I didn't just come visit the cemetery. This is just a footpath that's a shortcut back to my house. Fairly normal to just walk through cemeteries in the UK. Have you ever seen this gate? It's tiny. It's a bit windy today. This is the Gaer Hill Fort, Iron Age, thousands of years. So we're right on top of the hill fort here, and as you can see, they've chosen this because you can see people coming in from the ocean by boat. You can see people coming in from the mountains. And you can see people coming in from Cardiff on the motorway. I'm gonna set the drone up, why not? A little bit windy, but let's see. And these birds better stay away from me. A lot of towns in Britain have these kind of park, grassy, open areas right next to the housing. Of course, the most famous one is Hyde Park in London. Bang in the middle of London, donated by wealthy landowners back in the day. Very nice to have this kind of recreation area just in the city. It took me 3 days instead of 1 to do that because of the weather. Couldn't get the drone up. But I'm going to put some more stuff out about Newport and the surrounding areas soon, once I'm able to drive to a few more places. All this was done on foot, which is helping me lose this belly. See ya. New room again. Before I forget, some people were asking me if I could set up a Patreon because they wanted to support me a bit more. I haven't really announced it until now, but there is one. The link's in the description right below this. Thank you very much. But you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to. But it will help if you do. Up to you. See ya.